Imagine a future where 3D printing is in every hospital, where every implant is designed specifically for each patient's unique anatomy, and where every surgery is simulated by the surgical team before it is performed in the operating room. My team will lead this effort by superior customer service, efficient workflows, high-quality work, and innovative 3D printing technologies. I will lead, develop, and live up to our corporate values and my own personal values until every patient is touched by our technologies and services. I was lucky enough to be a part of a series that came out by Forbes called The Great Rewrite. It highlighted innovative technologies and people and teams that were rewriting the future of healthcare. I want to share with you a clip from The Great Rewrite that really helps to explain the vision that I have for 3D printing in healthcare.
Imagine a world where 3D printing is in every hospital, where an implant you receive is designed specifically for you, where every surgery utilizes patient-specific technologies and tools.
The impact and success rates of surgeries are going to go way up. Therefore, life expectancy will go way up.
I'm Katie Weimer. I'm the Vice President of Medical Devices at 3D Systems Healthcare. We really are revolutionizing precision healthcare, utilizing 3D printing technologies. When 3D printing was invented, it was actually invented for prototyping applications. We've taken that same base technology and directed it towards specific healthcare solutions. We're able to manufacture personalized guides and models and implants that can be used in all different types of surgeries. We typically start with a CT scan or an MRI of a patient, and we convert that into a three-dimensional digital model, so a CAD model. It's a one-to-one accurate representation of the patient's anatomy. Or we can take it and do what we call virtual surgical planning, where a surgeon will actually get online before an operation and pre-plan out their surgical procedure. Virtual surgical planning is really a game changer. It allows these surgeons to practice in a completely digital environment. By the time they get to the OR, they've effectively already done the case once or twice.
We were part of a case recently, as you can see here, of conjoined twins, Jaden and Anais McDonald. You may have seen this on CNN or other news stations that broadcast their story. It kind of went viral after their surgery in October, but this case really emulates my vision for how every patient should be treated and be able to use these cutting-edge technologies. So let me share with you a little bit the story of Jaden and Anais to further illustrate my vision.
For the last separation, it really was an all-hands-on-deck approach for us. We worked hand in hand with the neuroradiologist, so we were online for hours with that team, looking at each slice of the imaging data, deciding, is this side Jaden, is this side Anais, what's happening with this particular set of vessels, where are they intersecting, where are sort of the hot points, where are the interesting areas that we need to really double check and make sure are created accurately.
The principle behind following essentially the anatomical plane staying on.
For Dr. Goodrich and his team at Children's Hospital at Montefiore, New York, it started with the virtual planning session.
Access to all this takes the guess factor out. When you're doing a reconstruction like this, even when we're working on craniofacial cases, there's a lot of guessing of trying to guess what you're going. You're no longer guessing. You're actually got firm numbers in your mind of what you need to do. For me, it's firm vasculature. I mean, I can look at the size of the vessel, I can calculate it out, I can take it out, I can put it back in.
The virtual look allows the surgeons to practice their approach, what cuts to make, when to make them, with the luxury of getting to start all over again if they need to. It provides a level of comfort and reassurance that the surgeons have seen this before they step into the operating room.
When they approach a case like this, there is no guidebook, right? They didn't go through their medical training and learn how to separate conjoined twins. So what we're able to do with the three-dimensional visualization and the physical printing of the models is create that guidebook as they go into the operation. They know before they get in there what they're going to do.
I was actually in the operating room for all 27 hours of this case. So I want to share with you, really how it touched me and how it changed my vision.
Throughout it all, Katie Weimer from 3D Systems was in the operating room to try and help the surgeons. They repeatedly referenced the models Katie's team had made as the operation progressed. For Katie, it was an experience she'll never forget.
For me, it was a life-changing event, right? We've been a part of, maybe 75,000 cases, and I've seen a good majority of those in my 10 years here, and this was certainly the most special case I was ever a part of. The use of the technology in the operating room, the visualizations that were created and used and referenced throughout that full 27-hour period was really something I had not seen or experienced before, and it really was a testament to how important it is to continue to evolve these technologies to get closer to the hands of the surgeons and the surgical team that use them.
That really shares my vision that every patient should be able to utilize these technologies. Every clinician, every hospital, every patient. So for these boys, it was a really phenomenal result. And again, this is just one use case out of many, and one use case out of the many millions that I would vision this type of treatment and technology to be used for.
The exciting part of 3D printing in healthcare is really about the personalization. You can't do this with traditional manufacturing, and it's about thinking outside the box. For me, as an engineer, somebody that loves technology, to be able to apply that towards helping other humans, especially helping other kids, is really special. And I think we're really only at the beginning of it. So this is a paradigm shift in healthcare, and we're very excited to be at the forefront of it.
Thank you so much for listening, to my vision of 3D printing in healthcare. I hope you enjoyed the last 7 minutes.